We moved to Canachurf in 2012 and we were lucky enough to be able to buy the farm, but we came here with a huge mortgage. We still have that mortgage. And coming here with a completely conventional mindset, we realised maybe in the first 18 months that life was going to be pretty tough if we continued farming conventionally, feed, fertiliser. Renault went to see the Nellis brothers in Northumberland and they have a rotational grazing system, they're organic. And he came back and he said, what the hell have we been doing? We're gonna go rotational grazing. But it soon became a bit of an obsession. We realised that previously we didn't really understand how grass grew. When we came here, we bought the farm and didn't even look at the soil. And now we're forever going around digging soil pits, counting worms.
There's roots there coming down from the sod. Whereas I think when we first came, there was probably a bit of a pan and the roots weren't going down very far, but since doing this we're encouraging root growth with our recovery periods. So look at those ones there.
So our move to a more regenerative system has been purely, to begin with, purely financial. We started stripping costs, we stopped using fertiliser, the cows and the sheep don't have any feed. Now I'm speaking in 2022. Our farm is just a completely different place. So when we were at our peak, we had 1,200 ewes, and it was basically a monoculture of sheep we'd created. Now we have a completely different system. We have 65, 70 sucklers. We carry them through to stores. We have just 100 sheep. We've got pigs in the woods and we've got pastured layers who follow the cows around in rotation. I pay the bills on the farm and all the bills come in and I can remember the vet's bill was normally £600, £700, £800 a month. So I would think our average vet's bill now is maybe £200 a month, which is huge. And it makes a big difference to cash flow, big difference. And not having, there's lots of chat now about feed and fertiliser price. Well, at the minute, that's not really affecting us. The more we've got involved in this system of farming, it's realising that the community, I suppose, it's all to do with farmer-to-farmer learning. So you kind of create this network of people that aren't necessarily people local to you. They can be all over the spot. And a couple of years ago, we went to Groundswell. And I think it was 2018, and we just had a great time, and we just felt like we'd found our people. And we came back thinking, wouldn't it be great to do a similar event in the north with more of a focus on livestock and pasture? And had 2 false starts with COVID, but 25th, 26th of June this year, it's actually happening. So Carbon Calling is happening at Kirby Thor, which is about 10 minutes from Penrith, on a farm. And we've got great speakers lined up. Greg Judy is our headline speaker. And then all our other speakers they're mainly farmers. Alec Brewster, Andy Rumming, Michael Blanche.
Charlie Walker.
And then the afternoon is farmers from Cumbria, but also from up in Scotland, from down the south. All speaking about their experiences of regenerative farming, and they're all in different stages of the journey. And then the Sunday is a workshop session. So we've got Greg Judy is going to do a kind of intense grazing course, I think you'd call it. And then there's also Ian Bell, who's a soil scientist, who will take people through everything they need to know about their soil.
And I think people can bring a soil sample and he can put it under the microscope and see what's alive.
And the person I've forgotten is Claire Whittle, Dr. Doolittle, who will be during lunchtime talking about taking people into the fields and talking in depth about dung beetles. And she's a vet, so it's all about parasite control and doing the right thing for your animals, but also for biodiversity.